Paimon and the Traveler.
Whoa, looks like Jean was... Oh, it's Paimon and Miss Honorary Knight.
Ah, look who it is. You've caught me completely off guard this time. But then again, it's always a pleasant surprise when you two...
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again. Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you? Showing your guide the way? Yeah, right.
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit. Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential. In fact, we were just talking about you.
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
Yeah! Let me tell it! A few days ago, I was reading Todoko Tales in the solitary... Flying through the window? How does it... Like a bird does. It was flapping its wings. It could even talk. It said, well...
You couldn't understand? Then
Ahem. Kaya?
Just saying. We don't want to let it...
Okay, Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very kindly invited you to visit her. Oh, so the letter's from Alice.
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend...
The letter says that Mom's friend...
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own. But Klee is
Yeah, I really want to...
You see? So we were wondering, who could...
Oh, so that's why you wanted...
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so well.
Sure, we can do that. Can you really, Miss Honorary Knight? Yay! With Miss Honorary Knight around, Klee's not...
See? I told you that she'd agree. In that...
And you too, Kaya. You should join them. I noticed you quietly completed that backlog.
Oh, so you noticed. Well then.
Great! Things will go even... Don't worry. Mom's letter had a magic invite inside. Mom says we just have... Wow! Well, that'll it only works 3 times, though. So we should only use it when we... 3's plenty. 1 for the way there, 1 for the way back, and 1 extra, just for good measure.
Sounds very mysterious. After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may encounter on the way. Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. It'll give us a chance to test out the...
That kind of makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no...
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So...
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be... And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called... That's the one. Maybe we...
All right.
Okay, I'm happy.
We should be on our way then.
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee...
I know. I'll be careful, I promise. Great. Okay, here goes nothing. Take us Gandharvaville.
Gandharvaville.
Grand Arbor Hill. Huh? No, it's not a hill. Ah! We made it. Paimon was sure we were... Sorry, it wasn't... It's okay, Klee. Good news.
Fascinating.
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow, there are so... Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. So, Huh? Paimon doesn't remember seeing one of...
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms...
Really? Okay, and then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But, I'll be extra extra careful not... Aw, that's very good of you, Clee. Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark Knight. Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be in... Hey, look! It's Kale! Huh? And is that you, Lorenzo? What?
I see. That...
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh, Kaya and Klee are here too! Hi, Kale! It's been ages! Kale! Yula! What are you two... Well, that question's really more for Yula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far.
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Yula not look particularly... Oh, cool! Great idea!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some
But...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share...
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, he went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to...
He came all the way to Sumeru for that?
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now, and from what I know, all he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle. As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm.
Oh, if this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone...
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's...
You know, underneath it all, Paimon... Yeah, she's the best! She brought me...
He is family.
I'm afraid that could be true, but I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now. I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true. Wait. He said
A domain that makes people's wish...
Wow. So I probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little old...
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place, then please allow me to join you. My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he too...
Can I come too? I think you might need me there. You'll definitely need a local guide while...
We have every confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and stronger...
I think it's super cool! I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group you have a whole ocean. So I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit and bring a whole bunch of friends with me. That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us there. Whoa! This desert is huge! Wow, what an incredible sight!
Yes, the scenery is quite magnificent.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong. Did I? I mean, nope. You got it right. It definitely wasn't your fault. I said Gundarvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Phew. Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
Who knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
Paimon's so tired and so thirsty.
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the magic invite.
Huh? Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it. Does Miss Honorary Knight have an idea? Paimon knows where you're going with this.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right, that is to say, if it was sent...
Oh, I get it now.
What?
Of course. Mom said that if I ever need help, magic invite, Klee needs... Look, something flew over.
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future.
Absolutely not.
I suppose bottles are... A domain? In a bottle? Guess there's one way to find out if this really is... We made it! That answers that question. There's a path! I'm gonna take a look. Look! There's...
Incredible. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before...
Since we're in a bottle, has it...
Oh, you mean the one about King Dick? What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went...
Don't worry, Klee. I can...
Oh, okay. I got it. I'll stay with the group from...
You sense it too, don't you, Kale?
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. Guess we won't know until we get there. Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
Hey, don't run off and leave us all behind.
It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined. Hey, there's something strange up ahead. Let's check it out. Wow, it's a big ball of water. I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it? It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it. That's so scary! Stop giving Paimon the heebie-jeebies!
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know enough about our environment.
But we can't just do nothing at all, because then...
I have a feeling that in which case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert to its original size, with all of us still inside.
Yikes. Okay. Kaya, are we really gonna get squished inside a pot?
Of course not, Klee. I'm sure the real... somewhere like... over there, for example.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Wait, who goes there?
It's the waterfall monster! It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy? Really? I don't think it's hungry.
Oh dear. I don't...
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us! Why'd it stop? Maybe it can understand us after all. Oh, I get it. Like the cats?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes a cat... it'll walk ahead of you for a while. Exactly.
Went this way, right? Oh, hope we haven't lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave? Huh? Another strange contraption. And there's a weird-looking wall over there. This kind of looks like that ball of water we saw earlier. Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants our help with something? What? Your friend is trapped in the wall? Don't be sad, water droplet. You bet. But how are we gonna save them? Nope, we can't do that. No breaking the wall. Oh no! Where'd it go?
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested...
Yep, what Kaya said.
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
Maybe we just copy what... But what does that...
Hold on, I think Klee's onto something. Since the water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism, the principle is no different.
Fair enough. Okay, deep breath. Aha! The box on the wall moved too! Whoa! You really entered the wall! Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall! It was flat as a pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round. Guess it makes sense. Aw, and they both do the same thing to show their... water droplet number 2. It's saying thank you, Miss Honorary Knight. That was a huge help.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
You sure seem fine to Paimon.
Well, I'm just glad that you're okay.
Good thing you is here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same for you, though, Kaya. You're
Hey now, I only suggested that because I was confident that the traveler would be fine.
Water droplet? Is there anyone else here besides you and your friend? Yep, you know. Oh, it ran off again. Hopefully this is a good sign. Amazing. Come on, let's follow it. It looks like there might be a town up ahead. Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought. And maybe that's where Auntie Desert lives. Idea, the situation is now critical. Our window of opportunity to fix this is rapidly closing. I'm sure you've noticed just how much... This is your home. Are you really going to let everything fall to pieces?
Well, I live here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will... But just imagine how miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a life.
Oh,
Act now while you still can. You have to stand up. The most important thing is to have no regrets in the end.
Well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they? But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains of where to begin.
Paimon's figured out who it is. Is it Miss Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land? A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone. I'm so sorry that...
Greetings, everyone.
It's all right. Just leave the introductions to me.
I kind of wanted to say hello in my own way.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a formidable military general. Have any of you heard of Inazuma's Onmyo Chamber? The Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students. This lady famously led the class. Isn't that right, General?
Huh? Wait, so... That doesn't sound like the divine priestess Miss Honorary Knight was talking about. Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Seems kind of embarrassing. Maybe I'd fit him. Some people call me a general, but it's just that...
Huh? Oh no. Sorry.
Call me whatever you like, Idia. The only important... Oh, I get it now. It's like the... Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the story.
Perhaps a sage?
Indeed. Wisdom is an...
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Miss General it is. Fine by me. At least, cuter than my pen name, that's for sure. Well then, how should I address the rest of you? How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you? Wait! Klee wants a title too! Okay, got it! Klee wants to be a mage! The kind that flies around everywhere! can be the Master Thief, Miss Honorary...
Master Thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child.
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position...
You can be the Sword Master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear a super sparkly cape.
That's more like it.
And Kale can be... No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. I just don't know if I'm qualified to be one. Whenever I'm thinking of titles for my... Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever.
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandage.
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best. It's my...
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives...
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Adia.
That's perfectly okay.
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories, but you...
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that...
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is... The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Adia.
all right. I'll be... That's right. Thank you for bringing these...
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya.
Water Droplet? Is that your pet?
We keep getting sidetracked. But I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament. Is something wrong?
Oh, yes. About that. I'm afraid the entire domain has It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there. Needless to say, many things in the Valorian Mirage just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm
Huh? Wait, so...
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be very...
Yeah, and... Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said... Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
You're Alice's daughter? Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now. Wait, that's it. I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain. Hide there until this all blows over. See you all in 100 years.
Adia's really going through it.
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. We're in all that...
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too. Just take a... Yeah, don't you worry. Lady Fix-a-Lot over...
Well, I'm useless. But it looks like that won't matter with all you capable people.
Don't put yourself down, Adia.
Thanks for your encouragement. That'll give me some time to think things...
Feeling nervous, Kale?
Oh, no.
Well, the easy...
Oh, okay.
There you go. With just a few...
Anyway, what about your role?
Maybe not.
Oh! Fair point.
Who else has visited the Valorian Mirage recently? He was a huge help, and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always... I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot after him, an aristocrat for... Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started...
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat...
If I remember correctly, he headed north after the incident. It's a pity we're having all these issues. Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here.
Hi, Miss General. Miss Honorary Knight said, what's it like there? There must be... Wait! You look kinda like a mermaid. Are there... Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Miss Mage. I have lots of great stories about Watatsumi Island, though. Hey, Idia! You got an update for us? We've all caught up.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your... Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device, but following a major incident, several key components from the central hub, 4 components, I believe, which has caused the central hub to stop.
Oh, so that thing's supposed to spin?
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here. Oh.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. So...
Right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away. But the rest all landed in different areas. Now, as the caretaker and your master...
You can just be yourself.
Oh,
Fine by me.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so...
Oh? Well, this'll be fun.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee.
Earmark?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it.
Finally, we have our general, Miss Sangona. Wow, spoken like a troop.
Then, for my part...
All right, well, if anyone finds anything, come back here and we'll... Please take care while...
You got it!
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. I remember seeing it just behind the central hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3...
Dare to mess with me? Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part. Hey, so Paimon's been meaning to ask, what brought you here, Kokomi? Oh, well, things have quieted down in Watatsumi Island for now, so I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world. You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru? I figured that I needed to venture farther than usual to really broaden my horizons. Well, that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
Hey, fine, that was worth the trip. sure you're both wondering, but where's the component? There is nothing here.
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water drop.
Yes, showing people the ropes is supposed to...
Cheer up, Edea. The hydroidolin can give, that's where you come in. Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can be when she really wants.
Oh, well, if you put it that way. Well then, just pretend like you've never... This is called this. All you need to do is place an item in the projector. At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions are still... Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, think of it like a sort of draft or...
So you're saying
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it.
Really?
No, sorry. I feel like I have 2 left feet when I try to dance. I guess I'll just...
Hey, come on! Cheer up!
Doesn't look like the component is in here. Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back out.
What is this thing anyway? Some kind of... And why is it so small?
It's hard to explain, but I assure you. So,
Every journey begins with a first step.
you really think so? I suppose you're right. She did manage to... Anyway, thank you for all your help. I'll take this and Oh, why am I so clumsy?
What's wrong, Kokomi? I'm just a little confused. Can you tell me a little bit more about... Oh, sure! I see. Hey, look! The wheel is spinning now! Oh. And now... It also wasn't spinning at the right speed. Oh, so you saw it back when... Oh, yes. I arrived here a little earlier than the rest of you. Like Edea said, it felt like the world was flipped upside down.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought that maybe the hub can work just...
Wishful thinking is only going to lead to disappointment, Edea. Hey! Miss Honorary Knight and Miss General are here. You beat us! I was sure we were gonna be the first ones back.
Hey, how'd it go? Impressive. I doubt you'd...
How about our master thief and me?
You bet! We made the place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't see it, but then, just now, a huge canyon appeared at... Come and see, Miss Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
I'll sit this one out. I'm beat after trying to make those...
Miss General, you should come too. You can hide behind... Wonderful. It would be an honor... Let's go! Here you go. Thank you, Madame Farazan.
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound, like...
Could it have been the central hub?
Hey, you, oh, new guys, huh?
Oh, hey! Paimon didn't realize anyone else besides...
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here. Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like...
Idea is working on repairing the domain.
Really? Huh. I assumed that she'd be curled up in a fetal position. Anyway, I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all
conked out?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh. I'm Mage Clee.
A mage?
Allow me to explain.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better, I guess. Anyway, our first priority is to...
Oh?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Adia bring you up to speed on these things? Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a card for us.
Like what?
Yeah, you could put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the tracks.
So, something like... How about you, Traveler? Any ideas? That would solve the...
Wood's no good. A rickety wooden cart would be too dangerous.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Ta-da! Look, I made a cart! Wow! Amazing work, Klee!
Whoa! It fits the track like a glove, too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones Adia made.
I just wanted to give it a try. Then suddenly, boom! There it was! Paimon's gotta ask. I used Jumpy Dumpty.
Is there a problem or something?
It's just... This cart is made from,
It's a bomb or something, isn't it? It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the
It's okay! No need to delve into the theoretical stuff. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish. Huh? Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment. We need a hydroidolin to power it up. Okay, she's ready to roll.
Whoa! This cart is fast! Chugga 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 chugga! Woo woo! gonna call it the choo-choo cart.
The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolon...
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue.
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble.
That's the hydroidolon's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke, then...
Aha! So for step one, we need water droplet to help. Aw, it seems to
any volunteers?
leave that to us. We know what to...
Ah, so the hydroidolon was locked up in that chest.
Aw, it's completely empty. Yay! We saved 2 water droplets now. Whoa! Water droplet just transformed into some new tracks!
Good. Let's keep going then.
Hey, Ferdinand! You mentioned that you managed this place together with your brothers. Did you mean that your brothers are water droplets?
No, the hydroidolons are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well... those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
Hey, fine, that was worth the trip.
Look! Clee can fly just like Paimon now! This is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies!
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
another spinny thing here. Not as big as the one I bet it's something super important.
Very good, Clee. You're using what you saw earlier to make observations.
It appears to be a...
That's right. But it seems Jeremy...
Is this Jeremy you mentioned?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start with the station. But he said we should start at the junction. Really? It made...
If you ask me.
Yes. Finally someone... Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected. Well, did you make any...
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydro... Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a...
The answer is standing right in front.
Yeah, sure. You never get anything done on your own.
You're one to talk. What have you managed?
Whoa. They started arguing.
Me?
All right, Jeremy.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing anyway.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand.
Fine.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I assume you're the ones who helped repair...
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Edea restore the domain.
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area.
Them again, huh?
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the domain too. All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Yep. So maybe it's time you give credit where credit is due,
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything, we should be thanking these travelers.
Well, either way, you're not the one getting any credit. You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never actually get anything done.
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsively tried one of your
I left early this morning.
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least looked to see where he was before you left?
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either, so what's your excuse?
Clee?
I don't get it. Nobody did anything bad. Why are they arguing?
I just don't like his smug attitude, that's all.
Who are you calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's making such a big fuss right now.
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself. Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew. Don't be upset, Clee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes. But in my experience, family issues can be the toughest to resolve.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi.
But it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look for your brother Hado?
Ah, right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send the cart to another area.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
Oh, all right.
Hey, come on, you two. You're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
Here you go. Thank you, Madame Farazan.
Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations as soon. Now that the tracks station.
You're in no
Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly. If there's any...
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me.
I'm not trying to.
Hey, Ferdinand.
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing.
Are you and Jeremy worried about Hado? Why don't you just talk to him about it? Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he doesn't ever criticize me.
You're right, but our relationship is much better than these guys.
Well, our situation is a little different.
Really? How so?
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen. As his brothers, we have to help him.
But it doesn't look like you're helping. Maybe Klee doesn't understand everything. But my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy, not to make yourself happy. Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you ask him what he needs? Klee's right, you know. You three need to open up and talk things.
Just like when we were back in the desert. You suddenly passed out, and Jerene and I started arguing. Eventually, all three of us ended up in this domain. I'm just worried that something similar could happen again.
I know, but this domain is nowhere near as dangerous as the desert. I was thinking that if I could handle these problems myself, then you two wouldn't have to argue about anything. If it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the time, then I wouldn't have always been such a burden on you two.
No need to feel guilty, Hado. This was our choice. The three of us love adventuring. No one is... Isn't that why we came up with...
Draw the blueprints.
See? Doesn't it feel better?
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've only...
The choo-choo cart is great, Ferdinand.
Really?
You know, Clee, having the cars...
Yeah, what no...
Hey, Clee, do you want to ride even more fun carts?
Yay! Let's ride more!
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Clee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very powerful. It can inspire and even help. Hey, everyone, please come. Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Hado and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to climb mountains and traverse many places.
Huh? But doesn't it mean a lot to you? Are you sure you want to give it to us?
Yes, of course. Please take it. Thanks to Clee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us together.
Huh?
Yes, Clee. You are a big help.
Even bigger than that huge thing in the middle of this place?
Yes, much bigger.
Wow, that's huge! I'm so happy.
By the way, have you...
Nope.
Is that so? Be sure to come back.
Yep, I will. The drops are pretty steep, too.
Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain. having the most fun.
Hey, find that was worth the trip.
That's so much fun! Klee can fly across the sky like...
Guess that. Wait, but if being able to fly makes you a mage?
Nothing! Kai is just the master thief!
Oh, right.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report. Do you still remember our mission?
Uh-oh. I was having so much fun.
We're supposed to be helping.
You mean you snatched it when we weren't looking?
In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could say it came right into our...
Aw, do we really have to... Okay. Even though I want to keep playing, I know Idea... That's our wise mage.
Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride.
Don't worry. How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you energy. After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the fish in the... Oh!
Welcome back! Well, any good news?
Oh, yeah! We even rode the choo-choo cart. Do you want to come ride?
Seems she had a little too much fun.
Good idea. I think we could all use...
Then we'll see you later.
Bye, Miss Honorary Knight.
Well, it sounds like our young man. So, back to the missing component. Did you bring it?
You bet! Kaya said that the missing component was this
It just occurred to me that you probably ran into the three... If I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were taking their sickly younger brother on adventures when they ran into a They were all arguing with one another when they first arrived, but it wasn't long before... They sure must have a lot of energy to keep up their bickering and...
You almost sound as if you reminisce...
Yes, I've not... You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no use for it until... By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned. They mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of... Now that I've told you
Do you need me to accompany you?
Oh,